In response to the wave of complaints and high-profile incidents, the mayor's office held a press conference on Tuesday. Mayor Peterson Francis is standing by his approach in dealing with vendor Adela James, who the council has hauled before the court over refusal to relocate amid an escalating feud over a coveted spot along Coral and Meekwood Street.
If you see where she's parking, number one, we can't clean the drains because she's there from 5 o'clock in the morning. Number two, she has a piece of plywood over the drain. Okay? Number three, she has a bar. So there's a long stool where you find that people sit there. Now she has a tent, which you have to pass under because you are now invading her privacy. She has a tent. You have to pass underneath the tent. Okay? You have to be careful that the people that sits there drinking, that you must be extra careful because of what you see if you want to pass or who you touch, because you'll get yourself in trouble. Now, one of my main concerns, because she was in that little thing, is that she has, as I say, the tent, come down Meekwood Street and go into to Coral Street. Just turn, and you know how St. Lucians drive, very careful. We are the most careful people drivers in the world. Then you have school, dismiss or whatever. And when one of these drivers turn that, you cannot see. And as soon as you turn, you knock a child. Then we have how many press here now? We'll have double the press here.
Will the parking space then be turned to private parking to accommodate the Consumer Affairs Division? James insists that it is the main reason behind efforts to relocate her.
If there is a restriction, if they have no parking, if there is something, then she has to obey the law. But the CCC has nothing to do with what will go there or what plans they have for there. But all what we are seeing where she is right now, it's not a vending area.
James is not the only street merchant at odds with the council. Outraged vendor Karen Louis had implored the city police to release a young man who operates a trolley on her behalf about the city circuit. He was taken into custody last week. City Police Sergeant was grilled on the matter by the press.
I want to take this opportunity to let you all know that the statements that were made were misleading by the vendor. The actual fact is, personally, I was on duty the morning of the incident. I spoke to the vendor with the vendor's coordinator. We asked him to remove. He did not remove. We went on our merry way. I placed a report in the station diary. The officer on the 2 to 10 shift proceeded with instructions. He went through the diary. He saw where the guy has been cautioned on numerous occasions. He went to him. He spoke to him. When he spoke to the guy threatened him. So, as a matter of being threatened, the officer told him he's placing him under arrest for the offense of threatening words. But the location where he was vending was a prohibited area. So, when you arrest somebody for an offense and the person has belongings, you don't just arrest the person, you go with whatever he has.
The outspoken vendor was disappointed with the city's handling of the incident. However, Kamshan says the focus should be on the young man and not the irate vendor.
The boulevard, Bridge Street, all these areas are prohibited areas. And the point remains the same. She is not part of that. She wasn't the one who was arrested. She has no part to play in that.
It's her goods?
Yeah, it's her goods, but she's the one. She has no part. It's a guy I know. I don't know her. Yeah. Okay.
So just for clarification, can you just explain to us why these Bridge Street and the Boulevard are no vending zones?
It's in the bylaws. It's highlighted in the bylaws. These are the areas that are prone to no vending zones.
The mayor was also asked about the council's aggressive style. He appeared unperturbed, pointing to the results.
But there were concerns that you have been too abrasive with the people. Would you apologize for that? Would you
apologize for what?
Would you say that? Would you agree that you have been abrasive in certain situations?
No, but you know why the things are happening? Because I'm abrasive.
The city police has pledged to continue its crackdown on improper vending practices within the city. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.